Hello, I'm Sue Romanoff, and today we're speaking with the recently appointed CEO of IRLAB, which is a Swedish biotech with late-stage and preclinical assets in Parkinson's disease. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you so much.
So you have an amazing pharma background. So it'd be really great if you could share a little bit of that with us, and then also let us know what drew you to IRLAB.
So yes, of course. So I've been working with drug development more than 30 years, and I've been both working for the big pharma companies and for smaller biopharma companies as well. I have been part of drug development, working preclinically, but also in clinical phases and being responsible for marketed product as well. So I can have quite a broad background and have plenty of experience from regulatory authorities, interactions, and also business development and licensing deals, sitting on the both sides of the table, so to say. So, but I've spent a number of years working in the neuroscience field, primarily working with Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease. So during this year, I've got a very good understanding of the huge unmet medical need in this area. However, it's also very complex and challenging to develop great drugs in this field. And here comes IRLAB in. This is what I've seen. That is an amazing company, really. First of all, with the platform that the company has, which has generated 5 candidates in this world-leading portfolio, I would say, in Parkinson's disease. Then I think the team behind the company is really fantastic. It's a talented and dedicated team that has been working together for a very long time, and they were really on board already at the time with Arvid Carlsson in his lab. Arvid Carlsson, who got the Nobel Prize many years ago. So now I'm really looking forward heading up IRLAB and lead the company through this exciting journey. Where we are going now to from here now move in and go into and market these products. And we will do that through partnering activities. And then eventually we will get this on the market. So that's going to be great, both for patients, with people with suffering from Parkinson's disease, but it will also increase the value for the company and the shareholders.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's a very exciting space, and it's very complex. So I'm really excited on the work that you're doing. So you also have so you have a strong discovery platform, and it's really endorsed by the progression of your 3 leading assets that are in clinic. Could you highlight what the key differentiators are from your peers?
Yeah, I would say that this unique platform is really the differentiator here, because with the knowledge, all the data generated for more than 1,000 candidates and molecules that put in this database, and with machine learning and AI-based analysis, the candidates are selected. Our own calculations, when we have looked into peers there, how they have been doing, we can see that we have a probability with more than 3 times better success rate, bringing our candidates from candidate drug into later stage of clinical programs.
And maybe you can kind of highlight your 3 assets as well. You have mesdopetam, pirepemat, and then IRL-757.
Yes, if we start with mesdopetam, which is a candidate that is developed for levodopa dyskinesia. This is something that many individuals with Parkinson's disease suffer from when they have been treated for some time with the levodopa. And this candidate is phase 3 ready now. So we are currently preparing to go in clinical phase 3. We are having regulatory interactions, and then we are working to find a partner to do the phase 3 program here. So then we have the second candidate, which is pirepemat. And that candidate is developed for I would say, falls and for instability. This is something that probably 45% of all individuals with Parkinson's disease, they suffer from this. So it's a lot of people, and it's a very big market, of course. So it's important for us to take this further, and this is really a new indication. Nothing is available or in development for this specific indication. So that's very important. And here we have an ongoing study in phase 2 right now that we're looking forward to get results from. And then the third clinical candidate, it's 757. And that's a candidate to be developed for apathy. And that could be both in Parkinson and in Alzheimer's disease. This candidate has just entered phase 1 in a phase 1 first in human study. And we are really proud because this first study has been financed by Michael J. Fox Foundation. And then in addition to this, we have recently a collaboration that we have started with MSRD Otsuka, a Japanese company. And they are going to finance and fund all the development up to proof of principle. So it's quite amazing that already for this candidate that we have funding all the way through up to proof of concept.
Yeah, and besides your clinical stage assets, you have a very active preclinical platform, right? I mean, in addition to the ISP discovery platform, could you speak to these?
Yes, what we have here is really, and I should have said that already from the beginning, all these candidates are actually unique in the way that they are first in class. They are new, sort of new mechanism. So it's really good. And unique. And the first preclinical candidate here that we are talking about is 942. And the target indication here is targeting, I would say, cognitive function in all different types of neurological disorders, which is quite broad. And we know that about 12% of all individuals above 65% experience this type of cognitive dysfunction. So it's going to be a very big market here too. Then we have 1117, the last but not least one, because this we think has a huge opportunity here to be a new generation of Parkinson treatments. And like levodopa, which is the golden standard right now, this has the same kind of mechanism, a D1, D2 receptor agonist, but without any side effects. And side effects is very, very common and a very common complication with levodopa. So we believe that, as in front of us, that we can develop this one to be really the basic treatment for most of the people, individuals diagnosed with Parkinson in the future.
Yeah, that's a lot. So maybe for investors, it will be helpful to know what the next milestones and catalysts will be for the next 12 to 18 months.
Yes, sure. It's very exciting because we do have a number of upcoming key milestones and value-adding activities now, both for the company and for shareholders. So if we start with mesdopetam, we are currently having ongoing interactions with the regulatory authorities in Europe. Earlier this year, we had a very good and successful meeting with the FDA about the phase 3 program, and we do the similar way here with Europe, so we can have studies that will be that will really be, I would say, successful and meet all the requirements in both regions, in the US and in Europe. And then for pirepemat, we have in September now we are going to complete the recruitment, and when we have all the patients in the trial, then we can expect to get results from this phase 2b study sometimes first half of 2025, which is very exciting. So hopefully then we will have 2 candidates ready to start phase 3. And then we have 757. We have the ongoing first in human, the clinical study, and we are planning to have the study completed by end of the year, and then to start a proof of principle study next year. And then for the 2 preclinical assets, we are preparing both of them to go into first in human study, first in man clinical studies. The plan is to go there first half of 2025. So you can see it's a lot of things happening in IRLAB right now, and it's really exciting time.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time. So I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. Thank you all for joining us here today. If you'd like to learn more about IRLAB, please refer to edisongroup.com. Thank you.